Do you have an entrance to the start of your podcast?
No, but we need one that was
podcast.
That could be it. I was thinking we could have some really lame song that was like malt, yeast, water, hops, mAltIntel, or some weird, something goofy. All right, hey, all you listeners out there in mAltIntel land, we are back with another podcast. This time it's a really special podcast. It is Michael Stewart's birthday, or it was yesterday. And we are cracking two very, very special beers for this podcast. We are cracking open a Firestone 14th anniversary ale and a Firestone 15th anniversary ale.
So a very small vertical.
Very small vertical, but pretty damn good vertical, if you ask me. So the 14 and the 15, they're a blend of barrel-aged beers.
All their anniversary are.
Oh, all of them are?
Yeah.
Okay. So each box comes with a special paper that describes what went into each beer. It's pretty cool. The paper's nice. The info is great.
They break down all the different batches used.
What's in the 14th?
Okay, let's break this down here. We got double barrel ale.
Does it say how much they put?
Yeah, 31%, aged
okay.
100% in Firestone Union barrel, so that's their normal stuff. You got Sticky Monkey, which I've never had before.
Wow, that's
29% of that.
What kind of beer is a Sticky Monkey?
English barley wine.
Oh wow, a Sticky Monkey. Huh.
And then we got that's aged in bourbon and brandy barrels. You got 27% of Parabola, which is just amazing. It's interesting. They listed as a Russian Imperial Oatmeal Stout. I just thought it was a Russian Imperial Stout.
I've never had the Parabola.
It's so good.
Oh man, so good. I gotta find that.
Yeah, now next time they should release it again.
I'm sure.
I don't know if it's
Abacus
like
and Parabola are.
I don't know if they switch off years though.
Oh,
Abacus
they may.
And Parabola.
They may.
So, 27. And you got 7% of Velvet Merkin.
Only 7%.
Yeah, only 7.
The Velvet Merkin for me is very special. I love the Velvet Merlin, and
well, Velvet Merlin's such a of their core beers. That one's definitely the best.
It's one of them. Well, yes, it probably is their best of the main 6-pack beers that they produce.
Yeah.
I've never had the Union Jack, which is their normal IPA.
Is the Union Jack.
But I've had the Double Jack, which is one of my favorite IPAs of all time.
Double Jack's awesome.
Yeah. And that's it, or no?
No, then we got Goodfoot, which is another American barley wine.
Okay.
Only 3% of that, though.
Okay.
Aged in bourbon barrels. Then you got Black Xanthus, which is some Xanthus. Coffee-infused Imperial Stout.
Okay.
3% of that, aged in bourbon barrel.
Okay, and that's it. All right, so we're going to hop into tasting it now. There is a very small head.
It faded almost instantly.
The smell's incredible.
Yeah. Lacing's actually pretty good. Still sticks around a little bit. Yeah, I'd say it.
I get all in one a Heath Bar Crunch smell. You get chocolate, toffee.
You got a lot of barley wine in there, so you get the sweetness.
Yeah,
but
you
also
sweetness,
get the coffee from the stouts, and you got.
You know, one thing that's not noticeable though is a warmth from the alcohol yet, smell wise. And there's a lot in this. I mean,
it is already aged, so maybe that cooled it down a little bit.
Maybe.
So what is this?
It's 12.5.
12.5.
Okay, so 12.5.
Although what's interesting is a third is made up of double barrel ale, basically. So that's...
Well, so that's the base.
Yeah. Which is weird because, like, I couldn't... I mean, that just doesn't go with the rest of
It's an English pale ale, so it's probably the malt base that they chose. They're like, we need a malty base to really... I mean, these beers are so strong. Stouts, yeah. So I think they needed... They could not take, say, like, a barley wine and make that the base of the beer because... That'd be too overbearing, I think, on the flavor.
Yeah. Oh my god, that smells amazing.
The first taste that I got was droplets on my arm from spinning it.
So
what are you getting out of the smell?
I'd say most noticeable is the sweetness, but then you got the coffee, roasty flavors in the background.
Yeah.
Don't really get any chocolate for the amount of stout that's in here.
I definitely get like
smell,
a bitter.
Yeah, well, there's some bitter smells going on there.
Bitter toffee chocolate, maybe, which is what I'm like equating the sweetness to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a candy bar sweetness.
Yeah.
I mean, it smells incredible.
All right, enough of the foreplay.
Oh wow.
Goddamn.
Wow.
That's amazing. That is just pure amazing.
They need to put this stuff in 6-packs. I would drink it every day for the rest of my life.
12.5, that'd be pretty rough, though.
But that would make it not as special.
Oh my god, there's so much stuff going on here. So like I get like a bright barley wine sweetness up front.
Yeah, you get the barley wine right up front.
But then it morphs kind of some coffee flavors. Got the traditional stout stuff, but then it ends on this like really weird.
I think it really ends with all of the barrel agings.
Mm.
I think you really get all of that at the end. So first you're getting all the barley wine, the sweetness of all of that.
Yeah.
The bitterness of the stouts, the roastiness, the chocolate toffee, all those different flavors.
Mm-hmm.
And then right at the very end you're getting a bit of warmth. Definitely not overpowering or anything.
I barely, I mean, for 12.5, I barely get any.
You're getting all the vanilla.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All the wood
vanilla.
at the end.
That's
like,
what I'm tasting
it's like
at the
the
end.
It's like the cherry wood on the top of the ice cream.
Yeah. No, that is exactly what I'm tasting at the end. Is the wood.
Yeah.
Or the oak and bourbon barrel and all that. It tastes awesome.
That's an incredible beer.
The body's perfect.
Yeah.
Nice and syrupy.
Not too carbonated.
Yeah.
In any kind of way.
Decently thick.
Yeah. Color wise, I mean, it's not pitch black. It's
just a dark.
It's like a dark amber.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's really good, guys. If
$25, it better be.
Yeah. if anybody out there is listening and can find a 14,
yeah, please do yourself a favor and pick it up.
Yeah, definitely pick it up as soon as possible. If you see one, don't hesitate to pick it up. It is really incredible.
We just gotta find a 13.
I'm sure you can buy a 13 on eBay going for $100.
Yeah, for $150, no problem.
Yep. So their goal is to create complexity centering on oak.
And that's definitely apparent.
Yeah, wow, they really hit the nail on the head. Nice little cliche for you out there.
This is beer heaven right here.
Seriously, I mean, you can really equate the foreplay of us just smelling it and looking at it, you know?
Orgasmic, if you will.
It almost is orgasmic.
Now the oak, this is probably the best, like, oak, or any sort of barrel-aged beer I think I've had, because it just works so perfectly in it.
It really does. All of the different beers come together very well.
Because sometimes you'll have oak age something, and you got like, too much oak or not enough oak. I mean, this just...
Well, I'm sorry, the Yeti is a big, in-your-face stout with tons of wood.
I mean, I didn't say I don't like that.
No,
I know.
But,
like, in terms of balance, this is the best, like, balanced oak-aged
It
beer.
is strangely balanced with how much stuff is going on.
I mean, you have all these, like, crazy... I mean, you got double barrel ale and parabola and all these crazy combinations going on, but it works so perfectly.
It really does. Wow. And it's so drinkable.
Yeah, I mean, for 5%.
Like, you want to put it in your mouth. You just want to, like, shove it in there. You know how, like, stoners smell their weed and they're like, oh, I just want to live in there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Pineapple Express, like, oh, I just want to put the nugs in my nose. Well, you know, I just sort of want to kind of crawl up in that bottle.
I just want to take a dive in this glass right here. Take a bath in it.
Yeah, take a bath. I think if I ever become disgustingly rich,
Definitely.
I will have them put together this beer again.
Call up Firestone. Be like,
and
can I
put
get
it in my bathtub.
Can I get like
gallons?
10 gallons.
Yeah.
Of 14.
Can I just get an entire barrel of I mean, I think they call it barrels, like the 10-gallon barrels that they make it in.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. Don't.
Don't go to me.
Yeah, don't. I think we're gonna say that a lot.
Disclaimer for everything we say.
That reminds me, in the beginning we need an opening. So if you guys are missing an opening and we just jump into something, and it's kind of awkward, we feel you on that. We're going to be working on getting an opening introduction coming up, and we'll probably have the disclaimer: don't quote us on anything, and also that we learn when you don't have to, or that's not how it went.
Did we actually learn anything that we said we would from the first one?
To be completely honest, I don't even remember what we told you we were gonna teach you. We'll re-listen to it. Maybe. It may get deleted by SoundCloud before we have a chance. Those bastards. They only allow you like 120 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. And then if you go to upload one, then they delete the other.
Oh, it's just like 120 minutes, and then it just kind of
it seems
goes forward from there.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
Deletes all the back. This is just something like that. Should we kill this one?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we need to kill it. That pour gave me a really good head. It's dissipating really quickly.
I'm sorry.
The foreplay we're having right now.
This is a very sexual beer right here.
The good head that we're having. I mean, it's just great head. None of you will understand. You say you may have gotten good head.
This is good.
But not until you've had this beer.
Not
until you've had this beer.
But that beer should give you even better head because it's fresher.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. The 15 probably would give us better head than the 14. So.
Although it should be interesting, I would imagine this would be a little bit hotter because it hasn't been aged as long.
It's still 12.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the alcohol's probably going to hit you a little bit more.
Probably. But I really like that.
I think it would go well in this style of this type of beer.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Any interesting beer news going on out there in the world right now?
We need to find Optimum. That's what we need
to
find.
Yeah, Optimum. I've yet to even make it to the Whole Foods.
Yeah.
To see if they have it. Have you been to Kagan Barrel Bottle?
Yeah, I just went last night.
And they didn't have it?
No.
Okay. You know, it really interests me that the Widmer Brothers Brewing Company, they go and blow themselves up, become this big mainstream craft
they're
brewery.
A pseudo macro almost.
Yeah, but now they're doing something called an alchemy project.
Trying to get some credibility.
Credibility
back.
Yeah, trying to get it back because they used to have credibility, and now in the craft brewing world, people sort of discount Widmer just like they discount normal New Belgium.
Yeah.
I say normal New Belgium because their Lips of Faith series is pretty damn good.
Awesome.
But they're working with a lot of small craft breweries to get those beers out. Mm-hmm. So a Raspberry Russian Imperial Stout, I mean, not only it does sound craft, but it also sounds drinkable because of the raspberry.
I know beer news I saw. I think it was on Facebook or something. Coors is releasing their India Pale Ale. I was like, yes, I got to get me some of that.
Coors is releasing
cans
an
of
India
IPA.
Pale Ale.
Yeah.
No way.
Cans of IPA. I was like, wow, as delicious as that sounds, I might have to pass on that one.
Coors.
Yeah.
An IPA.
Yeah. You should look it up.
They go from sudsy piss to try and make an IPA.
It's still going to be sudsy piss.
You think so?
But maybe a tiny bit more hopped.
Oh my god.
Hopped piss.
I can't read that. We'll read that later. Let's see.
Better not be hating on Stone.
Coors IPA. This is
exciting news. Another beer I can avoid.
That is not it, is it?
No.
Miller Coors released cans of Coors Light India Pale Ale. Coors Light India Pale Ale. Not just Coors India Pale Ale, Coors Light India Pale Ale. Look at that can. We're going to post a picture of the can for you guys.
Well, I think we know what we're going to do tasting on.
Oh, our next tasting is going to be Coors Light Pale Ale.
We're going to do Natty Ice. Yeah. We're going to do Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller. What else? PBR.
Yeah.
Rolling Rock.
Hey, but for all the hipsters out there, PBR is just too damn good.
Milwaukee's best.
How many other brands of beer that all fall under the same
It's all usually all the same company.
Yeah, all the same company, but just different names.
Yeah.
How many can we name? That's a competition for you folks listening. In comments, list how many, and you may get a prize. Probably not, though. This is beer heaven if I've ever encountered it before.
Incredible.
But the Firestone Walker Invitational Beer Festival is probably going to be truly beer heaven.
Which I get to go to, thank God.
Which Mike gets to go to now because he figured out his schedule. He's able to go. And we're going to be fully covering that. Fully. And I mean, we're going to try to get interviews, even if they're short. Hey, Sam from Dogfish Head.
I love you.
Yeah, you're the best.
See ya.
Yeah. If we can get that, we'll get it for you. We'll get it for ourselves. So.
Do you think Anheuser-Busch and Coors are going to be there? And Miller?
I would hope so.
This is important stuff here.
I would hope so. So far on the brewery list, they have not announced them.
Or InBev, Anheuser-Busch. Whatever the
InBev?
super conglomerate is nowadays.
InBev. Is that what that's what they call
Yeah,
it?
they got bought by this InBev.
Oh, yeah. It's in a different country, right? So they're not owned they're not American
I don't know.
Anymore.
I mean, it'd be funny to see how many beers they put out. Because, like, I know it's even weird stuff, like, annual report.
Like they need an annual report for their shit beer.
They make a shitload of money on shitty beer.
Global citizenship report. How do you like our beer? How do you like us pissing in your can, sealing it, and then you drinking it? Yeah. We just take the piss out of all of the different sewers in the world. And
oh, I just saw on Facebook the Whole Foods here just got in the Lost Abbey Red Poppy Ale.
Oh, I saw that.
Which is a sour red Flanders ale.
Oh, okay.
Which I love.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely picking up one of those.
Well, the Duchess de Bourgogne, or however you pronounce it, is a red Flanders, correct?
Yeah.
And that was incredible.
Yeah, and I believe the New Belgium, the Lips of Faith one they did.
La Folie.
La Folie. I don't know how to say it. Don't quote me on that.
Folly? La Folie?
Folly, maybe.
La Folie?
I don't know.
La Folie.
Somewhere along those lines.
Yeah.
But that was an incredible beer.
They had it. Now, how much did you pay for it bottle-wise?
Like 12.
Because
Keg and Bottle had it for 20.
Mercury Lounge has it for 16.
That's in the middle. Yeah, I got it. It was like $11.90 or either $11.99 or $12.99 at Whole Foods.
Well, you got to think that those like Whole Foods and BevMo normally sell it as low as possible.
Yeah.
So, I would love to know how much they buy them for.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
how much those cases are for them of those beers.
But that beer I really enjoyed. I'm definitely getting into sours more. So I'm going out of my way to try to find as many as I can.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't feel like I want to go out of my way.
I really
to
like
experience more sours.
Actually,
I never want to go out of my way again for beer. I'm done.
The pinnacle so far has definitely been the Russian River Wild Ale.
Oh, yeah.
Wild Ale series. I don't know. I always have a problem saying that. Wild Ale.
The Wild Hair series, everybody.
Yeah.
You know those ingrown hairs you get all over your body?
Those are awesome.
They use those in the beer.
Delicious.
So Supplication is the one that we really loved, right?
And then I had Consecration, which was really good.
Okay. But I love Pinot Noir.
Sanctification was
wine.
okay.
Yeah, which you guys heard about in the last beer podcast. And actually, we had more views on the last podcast, which is great. Yeah, the first podcast didn't get so many, but the second one got more.
Sweet.
So hopefully people want to listen to hour-long podcasts. I mean, I know I love listening to them. I mean, I listen to Kevin Smith's like every week. Yeah, and he is one funny motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
He is hilarious. And literally, you can hear him smoking weed now on his podcast.
Really?
Yeah, so like you hear him like toking and smoking and coughing, and yet he just gets funnier as the podcast goes on. You hear him just laughing.
Towards the end of this, we're going to get significantly more...
Hopefully.
Erratic, I guess you could say.
Hopefully. I've been watching this great show. There's this great show on DirecTV called Drinking Made Easy.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, it's a great show.
I saw one they went to Stone.
Oh, there's one where they go to Stone?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
And it was I think the main guy and some other guy who's like, here, just down a pint of this, and the guy just chugs something. I'm like, whoa.
Well, Steve McKenna is like their test subject.
Yeah.
Test subject in quotes. He just downs drinks.
Yeah.
Just to get drunk. He's like there just to fuck around. You know, he's like the comedic relief when they're seriously talking about the alcohol.
Yeah.
So I can understand that. Like, it's supposed to be entertaining. They can't just sit there and talk the entire time seriously about the stuff. You know, people wouldn't really watch it. There's something that they need to be interested in. Well, I mean, they're interested in drinking, obviously, but, they need the jokester. And, I mean, I think he's really funny. Sure, he does drink way too much. Just copious amounts of alcohol.
Yeah.
But, the other guy, Zane, I think his name is.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
He seems to really care about it.
Yeah.
Well, he definitely does drink it, cocktails and stuff really quickly. Mm-hmm. It seems like the beer he more drinks a little bit slower. But they still don't respect it nearly as much.
Still have the financials up for Anheuser-Busch.
Well, I really want to know. I'm really interested.
See what their profit ratios are.
Well, good thing craft brewing is growing and taking business away from them.
It's still only 6% of the market though.
Oh, come on!
As much as
you
it's
have
growing.
to see that they're scared because Coors Light is making an IPA now.
No, they're
scared.
They're feeling the heat.
Yeah.
I think, but I mean, you still have to. I mean, you look at the numbers and it's craft brewing is still so small compared to the other guys, but it's definitely gaining momentum.
What is so appealing?
Of what?
Of all those fizzy piss
it's not
beers.
even. It's just like it's. I mean, people can be subjected to advertising for 50 years or whatever they've been drinking beer for, and it's just that's the beer people only know sometimes.
Oh no, yeah, I can definitely see that. It is definitely.
I mean,
the
it can
beer.
probably be a little bit intimidating. I mean, we kind of launched ourselves into craft beer just because we wanted to do it, but I guess I can see if you've been drinking Coors Light for 30 or 40 years or whatever, and then
the fathers before you and your family.
Yeah, and then you walk into
only
Whole Foods
drink
and you got this wall of craft beer. It's like, oh geez, I don't know where.
Fuck that! I'm gonna buy my Coors.
I don't know where to start.
Yeah,
but God. That always pisses me off, though, when I see someone buy a 6-pack of Coors in Whole Foods. Mm-hmm. It's just like, damn, you could find something really good for about $1 more. But some people are stuck in their ways.
So it looks like there's a Santa Ynez beer week coming up.
Stone's having some pretty incredible beer fests.
Oh well,
too.
They have that stuff.
Like
all
they have
the time.
They have the Sour Fest coming up.
No way.
And they call it the Oakwinox, where it's like, I mean, you should look it up. It's oak aged beers from everywhere. Oh, this is crazy.
How do you spell Oakwinox?
It's like OAKQU. No, not that.
Aquatics, right?
QU.
O
Q.
Oh, there you go. There we go. Stone Oakwinox. Found it.
Just sounds ridiculous.
April, my birthday. That's on my birthday. We should go to Stone for this on my birthday. We should make a birthday trip. I'm selling my Coachella tickets for everybody out there. Go to my eBay. It's post vinyl. Buy the tickets. Fund my trip to Stone to go to Oakwinox. Do it.
Check out the list though.
On draft. Checking out draft list. No, I'm not. Visit Beer House on page.
There you go.
If they have anything from Great Divide, I'm going. They have Oak Aged Yeti on tap.
What?
I'm going.
No, that's in bottles.
That's not bottles. Don't tell me that.
In bottles.
Oh shit, that is
okay,
bottles.
but they go to their draft
on
list.
Draft.
So these are all oak aged.
Great Divide Oak Aged Yeti on tap.
Oh, there you go.
It is on top.
Oh my god, you got 3 years of Abyss.
Oh,
2009 to
2011. 10, and 11. Holy shit.
Ballast Point. Oh, dude, they got the what was that? Victory at Sea, which is what I had on cask.
You had that on cask already.
Which was incredible. One of the best beers I've had.
They've got the Sea Monster, which is that coffee one.
Mm-hmm. Allagash.
They've got a bunch of brewery. Smoking Wood.
Actually, I've not had any of those brewery ones.
100% bourbon barrel aged Velvet Merkin.
Ooh.
On tap.
Ooh.
I wonder how much this is. If
I think
sure
it's like $45.
That's
but
it?
it's limited
45?
tasters. You get like 15 tasters.
That's fine. I will go. You want to go? Let's go.
Well,
for my birthday.
Yeah, okay, we'll
plan it.
We'll try to plan it.
We'll plan it, and we'll come to you.
Ooh,
we'll
dude,
bring it here first.
Barrel Age Oscar Blues 1050.
No way. That. Wow, dude. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Great Divide Oak Aged Yeti on tap. On tap. That's one of my favorite beers of all time.
Dude, but I bet like the minimum percent here is about 10 of the beers here.
They have to limit it.
They
have to limit the tasters.
Be getting drunk that
or
way.
else people will be fucking falling over asleep.
Yeah.
You know? So what else is going on here? We've got Lost Abbeys.
Well, then you got, look at
Angel Share on tap.
Then you got Russian River Consecration and Supplication. That's interesting.
Holy
because
shit,
most of these are barley wines and stouts.
Yeah, but these are still aged in oak. The Pinot Noir barrels for the Supplication. And Consecration is white wine?
How do you pick... No. I don't remember which one was which, but it was Merlot and Pinot barrels.
Okay.
Dude, but how do you pick 15 out of these?
Look at this.
Sierra Nevada 30th anniversary.
Grand Cru.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's not the stout. Look at this, though. 2008 Stone Imperial Russian. In bourbon barrels.
Goddamn.
2006 Double Bastard. French Oak.
You know, I was not a huge fan of the age. Well,
of the barrel aged Double Bastard.
Although I haven't had barrel aged, but I had a 2007 bottle of Double Bastard last year that I didn't really feel that aged that well. But in French Oak, that sounds kind of cool.
To be completely honest, I would be able to pick out 15 tasters. But
then go to the bottle list though and see if there's anything different, or if it's all the same.
Oh, they've got McKellar, Beer Geek Brunch Weasel, and cognac barrels. McKellar, I don't know what country they're from, but
no, McKellar's weird. It's like it sounded like it's just a guy, and
he goes to different breweries.
There's no McKellar brewery.
He brews at different breweries.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Shout out to Kevin Leahy. He's a small business consultant in Oregon. He was telling me about how somebody from Rogue, or two guys from Rogue, left to start their own brewery. And for right now, before their brewery gets up and running, I believe Rogue or other breweries are allowing them to go and brew their beer at their brewery and get their beer started at those breweries.
Yep.
You know, same idea. It's like guerrilla brewing.
Yeah.
You know, like guerrilla warfare, but guerrilla brewing.
Like.
Yeah. Guerrilla brewing. That could be a name for a brewing company. Guerrilla, but not spelled Gorilla, like the monkey.
It's copyrighted right now.
Yeah,
you
copyright.
Can't take it.
You can't take it. It is approximately April 4th, 10:06 p.m.
Dude,
Wednesday.
check out this one. Abacus Batch 1.
No way.
I don't know when that was, but like...
Batch 1?
That's crazy.
Dude. April 22nd, is that a weekend?
It's a Sunday.
Shit. I can't do Sundays.
No. Not even for this beautiful list of
Well, for my intramural job, like I can.
Oh yeah, no, totally. But Paige and I can go. You'll be 21.
Fuck.
You'll be 21, and we won't. This is better than Coachella. We had Coachella that weekend, but now we're selling our tickets. Go on eBay, post vinyl. We should go. You want to go? It's only $45.
Wait, what do you...
Gas plus,
We drive a Prius. Her excuse for gas is ridiculous.
plus, I need to stay somewhere.
We can stay with. How about we stay with? We should talk to Megan Lakey. We should talk to Nicole, your friend. I don't know her last name.
Can't say Megan.
Well,
She has to teach.
You don't need to drink. I'll drink.
Fuck you.
They have food there.
They have food. You can eat.
Oh, they have food.
Just try to help.
You can eat the food. She's fat. I have a fat girlfriend. You guys can't see her. But she loves food.
Digging yourself a hole.
I dig myself holes all the time. But I find my way out. Somehow.
I say we get in, I mean, cause I'd rather have a little bit of this before I hit my limit.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then we are going to cap the 14. You can save that for yourself. It's just
I just want to make sure we give the 15th its own. It's
own good time slot.
serious. Yeah.
We really need to get this podcast to the Firestone guys. I think they would appreciate it. There you are, sir.
Dude, maybe they could get us some if they still had 13 or 12 or something.
Firestone,
Please.
you guys, we are promoting you right now. Get us a bottle of 13. We know you have a bottle somewhere on that compound that you call your brewery.
We'll love you forever.
Well, I think we're already gonna love
Well,
that.
yeah, I mean, this is one of the best beers I've had. And I doubt this is going to be any different.
It's going to be no
15
different.
here.
Do we need to rinse out the glasses, or can we pour it directly on top? Your decision.
I don't know. I don't know. These beers are so special, maybe we should rinse them out.
It's not kosher? Are these...
I'd say rinse them.
Do these have holy water or whatever they use to kosher them with? Do they kosher things?
You've just been koshed.
Your sausages have been kosher. Yes, they are kosher.
Kielbasa. Holy shit. That smells awesome.
Does it smell completely different?
Yeah, but you should see the blend list for this. It looks a lot
I would
different.
like to read... I brought the 15 to the table.
Okay.
I would like to
All right,
read
that's
one.
true. You can break it down. You can break it down.
You brought the 14 to the table, and you got to read that. So, yes, I'm being petty right now.
Break it down for us.
I still have to pour it first and smell it.
It's just
wow.
like radically different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's radically different. Wow, I smell... Let's not get into it yet. Let's just pour it. That was kind of an aggressive pour.
Yeah, no head whatsoever. It's a lot more clear too. You can like if you look.
I got kind of head. Yeah, it's
look how quickly it fades though.
The color is much lighter. It's more
lighter,
it's more red,
more clear. Like I can see through to the bottom of the glass.
Yeah.
All right, smell this bad boy.
Okay. So I'm gonna break this down before we describe the smells. So Firestone 15, 18% of it is a beer called Eldorado, which is a blonde barley wine, aged in bourbon and brandy barrels. 17% of it is the Sticky Monkey, which was in the other one. It's an English barley wine.
A lot of barley wine so far.
The next 17% is a beer called Bravo. It's an Imperial Brown Ale.
Interesting. So that would probably give it a maltier taste.
Nuttier, maltier.
Give you some sweetness too.
13% of it is the double barrel. Only 13%. Whereas that 14 had 31.
Was that a third of it?
11% is Goodfoot, which is a barley wine.
Okay, that was in 14.
The Velvet Merkin is a 10%, which is more.
Oh.
He's getting
jumping
overly excited.
I'm jumping ahead.
He's getting excited. The next 9% is Parabola, which was also in the other one, Russian Imperial Oatmeal Stout. And the last one on the list is something incredibly special, especially for a blend like this that is mostly barley wines and stouts. It is 5% of it is Double Jack, which is the double India Pale Ale. So this is going to be extremely.
No, it's funny because this one smells more like a barley wine to me.
Yeah, no,
and
completely.
You even get a little bit more of the hops, and I wonder if that was it. 5% of Double Jack gives you that.
It's very slight hops though. Like it's more than the 14,
well,
but
that's what I meant, just more than the 14. But yeah, nothing super hoppy by any means.
Oh, the date's on the paper. When it was bottled, 10/5/11.
10/5.
Pull out the other paper.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? The paper's right underneath it. Is there a date on it? At the top? At the top? Stewie? I used to hate Family Guy, but it grew on me.
It can be funny.
I think I've laughed out loud maybe a total of 5 times throughout the entire show.
It's not the best ratio.
No, but they were great laughs. Hearty laughs that kept me around. Is there no date?
Give me your dates, Pedro. Not that I see.
We're going to that Stone thing, and you're not saying no.
And they have a Sourfest. I would totally be down for that. But if it's not a... I can't
Oak
do
Age
Sundays.
Yeti on tap. Supplication on tap.
Just stop rubbing it in.
No, you should... I mean, would there be any way you could tell them now, since it's so early in advance, look, that Sunday I'm not going to be around. Oh, okay. It's 14 days in advance. No, it's 18 days in advance. Well, a professional place of work only wants 14 days in advance to mark time off. So what do you say to that? What are you talking about?
Oh, you just got called.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about. Sid knows what she's talking
No, you're no.
So, on this paper it says we now present 15. Our 6th release.
They didn't start doing them until their 10th anniversary.
Oh, this style?
Yeah.
So 10 is something completely different.
Let me read. Okay, since founding our brewery in 1996, we have specialized in the rare art of brewing beer in oak barrels. In the fall of 2006, we released a limited edition oak-aged strong ale called 10 to commemorate our 10th anniversary. So, but I don't know if the 10 was like a blend style like this, or maybe this, or it's just a regular strong ale.
Interesting. We should look it up. Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate. If you guys are listening, we are now promoting Beer Advocate. Use the website. It's great for info. If you're just learning or wanting to get into beer, spend a couple hours on here. You're going to learn a lot.
Super good.
What was that?
It's super great.
It's super great. I'll just open Firestone.
Oh, it's strong.
10. Did you taste it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I?
Did you? I don't think you did because of the
No,
flavor.
I don't think I did.
Yeah,
Did you taste it?
Yeah, I did. It's ridiculously different than 14.
But still amazing.
Mm-hmm. Still amazing.
But still, and this is a relatively fresh 12.5%, and
Yes.
it doesn't drink like that.
No. I don't know if it's because I'm used to it, but it would seem that there is less burn than 14. Is that? Do Do you not get that? Yeah, dude, I'm not getting a lot of burn. Not a lot of alcohol warmth.
This is very sweet.
I mean, I'm getting a little bit, but I'm not getting very much.
No, nothing crazy.
I do like the 14 better.
You know, I was just about to say that. I think this one seemed a little bit more dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, just the flavor profile.
This seems much more barley wine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of getting straight barley wine out of this. But this one, you could sit there and, like, you could analyze each part of the taste.
There are so many different
like,
parts
you had
of
a
the
beginning,
14.
there was a middle, there was an end. Each one tasted different.
You know what's really strange?
What?
The boxes are completely opposite. The brown should be on the 15. And the black should be on the 14.
Because black's more stouty?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there.
And this is more brown.
That's true.
Barley wines are more brown, more red, more amber.
I think Firestone should offer us jobs as consultants.
As aesthetic consultants on their aesthetics.
We'll look at your boxes.
Because, yeah.
No problem.
We'll make sure your boxes are not politically correct, but beer-retically. Can we make that? Can we coin that right now? Beer-retical. Like theoretical, but beer-retical.
I guess. We're just copywriting everything.
Well, we have hop wine already.
True.
We have hop wine.
What does that one say?
It's an American strong ale.
But it doesn't... See, I wonder if that was just a strong ale or like a blended strong ale like this. Or like
Would
these
it
two.
say? Oh, we should go look at another
look
one.
the other
We
one.
should look at a 15. See if that says. So let's go to 15.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it'll say if it's blended.
Could you imagine finding a 10 somewhere? Just like some dusty corner of some liquor store.
Oh my god. You know, 10 though may not have even. Where's all the other anniversaries? Did they not have anything past before 10? Did they start doing it at their 10th year?
Yeah, they started at 10.
Okay, they started at 10. But where's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
They weren't doing anything.
They didn't do a first year anniversary. When I start my brew, I'm going to do a first year anniversary. That'll be the most rare beer of them all.
No, you do the first anniversary and then you don't do anything till like 10 or something.
Just
like,
one.
If you can find that first one.
That's a good idea. That's a great marketing tactic. That's why I need you on my team.
That's what I went to school for.
Those ideas make it or break it.
Yeah, dude, 14. What an incredible beer.
Oh yeah, 14's incredible.
I mean, this
honestly,
is amazing.
I think we should cap it and return to the 14.
What about that?
Oh yeah, no, finish this part that we're on.
Dude, if I finish that,
Really?
I gotta drive home after all. Like,
Okay, then we'll just do something taboo and pour it all back into the bottle. No, we won't.
can you do that? Is
Is
that
that-
illegal?
is that okay?
Is that illegal?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really. I mean, it's still special. It still tastes good.
No, like if you evaluate it as a barley wine, I mean, this would be an amazing barley wine.
Yes. No, seriously. All of the different parts that aren't barley wine add to make this an incredible barley
But
wine.
I would say overall,
It's a barley
wine.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you have the contributing factors. So you got the double jack, gives it a little bit of hops.
Yeah.
You got velvet merkin.
You got the little bit of bitter.
sticky.
You got the sweet stouts.
Barley wine. Imperial brown ale. Because you definitely get the barley wine sweetness. That's really apparent. I'm getting a little bit of burn on the nose as it kind of warms up.
Yeah. How would we be able to finish that 14?
I drink it and then leave immediately.
It's a race against time. You know, in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, when Johnny Depp looks to the guy he's with. His I think he calls him his lawyer.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen it.
Yeah.
And the lawyer, Benicio del Toro, gives him acid.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes it and he's like, how long do I have? And he's like, well, when you have until we get to Vegas.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna melt into nothing.
Yeah.
You know? It's sort of like that.
Yeah.
It's like, once that's done,
Dude,
you need to...
The problem is, I watched that movie after drinking that Oak Age Yeti I had.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. And like, I mean, that movie's so crazy
It
anyway.
is,
And like,
but it's genius.
I was
It's so
tired.
great.
No, it was a good movie.
Yeah, it's great. It's one
Dude, after, I don't know if I told you this, but after I did that Victory V12 review, I tried to watch, I mean, that was like drinking a bottle of wine, basically, 12%,
Yeah.
750 milliliters. I tried to watch Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh.
I'm just sitting there.
Like,
I'm
what
like,
the hell's going on?
I'm way too drunk to be
Yeah.
watching this movie. Like,
The new one or the Swedish one?
the one with Daniel Craig.
Okay, the new one.
'Cause I'm
Have you seen the old one?
No.
The old one is phenomenal.
It's on Netflix, so I might have to
Watch the original. The original is incredible.
But I'm a huge Daniel Craig fan, so.
Okay. Did you watch it again?
I haven't gotten back to it. I was just sitting there, though.
I don't want
I'm
to.
way too drunk for this movie.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much that's going on in that movie that you need to pay attention to. And I don't want to like ruin anything for you, but it's not as good as the Swedish version.
Yeah. Is it Swedish in subtitles?
It is. Get over it.
No, that's fine.
Read it.
That's fine.
You know, Americans, we are seeming to now to remake movies that were already made a couple years ago. So the guy who did Cloverfield, I believe, remade a vampire flick from Sweden called Let the Right One In, which was only from like 2008 or something. It was very very recent. But then he goes and remakes it in like 2011 or 2010, calls it Let Me In.
Mm-hmm.
And like everybody raves about it, but it's nowhere near as good as the original.
Yeah.
It's sort of the same with the girl with the dragon tattoo. But I digress. We were talking about beer, not film. That's what's great about podcasts. You guys listen to us no matter what. So,
Stream of consciousness.
I say we give that to Paige.
Hey, do you want some beer?
Hey, you should drink some of this. It'll help you go to sleep. Drink the rest of this so that we can finish the 14. We have found our loophole.
Success.
We have found it. We're gonna crack that 14 open again. It was just so good. It was so good.
This is one of the best beers I've had.
One of my favorite beers of all time. Yeah.
Top
Next
5
to the
at
Oak
least.
Aged Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hands down. Okay, so let me put this into another glass. What, Sid?
I might have to pick up another one of these and just sit on it.
Do they have another one?
Yeah, they have a couple more. I think it would totally be worth the $25.
I think I'm gonna have to become a Firestone 14-0. Like a wino, but a Firestone 14-0.
Just rolls off the tongue, dude.
There you are. Paige is now sitting at the table.
Hello.
She's gonna drink the Firestone 15 that Mike cannot finish because he is driving, but he's not going to be drunk. He's gonna be fine. Last time we were all like, but don't drink and drive.
Yeah. Oh, I know my limits.
The 14 is too good to pass up, though.
Oh, there it is.
Sid. Sid's the cat. Say something. Whoa. Say something. Say something in the camera.
I'm just gonna, the mic. I'm just gonna hiss right into it. See me. There you go.
Yeah, that'll do it. She tears your
Grab her
face off.
tail.
I did not grab her tail. That is animal abuse, and I did not do anything
Yes, you did.
like that. Oh, yes. Pour me some. Pour me some.
That smells interesting.
Alright, you can have the majority. That's aggressive.
Dude, it's just so frothy. This is such a good beer. 14 is incredible. So let's see on Beer Advocate what 14 got compared to 15. So 14 got a 95. The brothers who started Beer Advocate have not reviewed it. But they did review 10, and they gave it 100.
I can't imagine this would be any different.
Now, why are these not on the top 100 beers of all time?
I don't know. That's a good question. Check the list out.
93. So 14 is better. And this has 216 reviews. The other one only had 100.
What is the top right now? Is it still Pliny?
Yes, Pliny the Younger.
Yeah.
They're shipping these over. Did you know that?
I saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to get any of them.
The number 2 beer of all time, the Trappist Westvleteren 12. I don't know how to pronounce that. If I'm wrong, then, whatever. But it's a quad.
I just pronounce it as Westy in my head. I've seen it pronounced as that.
They're coming to America, but they're only shipping a very small quantity.
Gift packs or something like that.
Yeah, but 8 bottles.
Yeah.
It's $100 for the box.
Quad's my favorite style of beer, so.
It's $100 for the box. You get glasses as well as 8 beers.
I'd so do that.
Yeah. So maybe we should look into splitting a box.
I wouldn't even think twice about that.
I think all of these have stayed
it's
relatively the same.
God, the Abyss is so good.
Where's the Abyss?
13, 14,
Oh, yeah,
13,
13.
yeah. Mal.
Okay, so question. Why is 12... what's the word I'm looking for? Equated to quad.
That is good, because you got St. Bernardus is also 12.
Yeah.
Too.
Yes. They're all 12s, the quads. I believe.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it because it's 4 ingredients and they do it 3 times? So 8 is a double?
Maybe, but I mean...
4 ingredients twice?
I know the Roquefort beers.
But then what would
have
be
an
triple?
8 too. I mean, it's not like a multiple. Not like a multiple of 4 thing. I don't know. It's a good question. It's just everything about this beer is just so damn good.
You got something to say? You got something to clean.
God, it's incredible.
Yeah, it really is incredible. So, Three Floyds Brewing Company number 20. Their Zombie Dust, their American Pale Ale. An American Pale Ale on the top 100 beers of all time. Top 20.
Bless you.
Nice.
His hop allergies are starting to kick in too.
I guess.
Hopefully we see this as their sessionable
Zombie Dust.
beer.
I can't believe Three Floyds Founders is going to be there.
Beers that we cannot get here, they're going to be at the Firestone Walker Invitational.
Like Cigar City.
Cigar City, Sun King.
Mm-hmm.
Sun King's only in cans.
Yeah. I wonder what Stone's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see.
I'm such a bitch for Stone. As I'm wearing my Stone shirt.
It's either you wear the Stone shirt or the Lost Abbey
Well, when
shirt.
I'm drinking beer, you got to. Those are the only 2 I had.
It's very true.
Maybe if they have shirts there, I'll pick some up.
Yeah, I really hope they have merch.
Yeah.
I really want merchandise. Dogfish is going to be there, so hopefully they have merchandise there. If it's anything like a music festival, they have one huge thing for merchandise that they sell everything from every place. So hopefully it's like that.
And the food should be incredible too. It's just gonna be so good.
It's going to be such an incredible festival.
Is there a list of who's catering?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, you can
there
check it out.
is a list
I
of
would like
who's
to see
catering. So let's look right now at who's catering the Firestone Walker Invitational.
that. Tap room. Wouldn't that be appropriate?
The tap room?
Well,
what
their
is the
food.
what is the tap room?
Why are you asking me that?
What's the tap room?
Are you asking for listeners?
Yes.
The tap room is a bar and pub house in Buellton.
The Firestone pub
Yes.
house.
Yes.
The tap room.
Yes.
Restaurant.
Yes, it's a Firestone bar.
But that would
called
sort of
Tap
take away
Room.
from...
It's a restaurant and bar.
Yeah,
Their
but
food is just really good. I was making a joke because it's their beer festival.
the food is really good.
And their food is really good.
So, Rooney's Irish Pub is making food. Robin's Handcrafted Global Cuisine. Chico's Cafe, Paso Robles. They're from Paso Robles. Shouldn't even have said that. Berry Hill Bistro. Buona Tavola. Their Italian cuisine. Via Creek. Doesn't say anything about them. Roberts, which is a new approach to classic American cuisine. Thomas Hill Organics, McPhee's Grill, Central City Market, Granada Bistro and Lounge, Rooster Creek, Flatbread Pizza, and Estrella. Oh, yeah. And now for listing all of those restaurants, our tickets will be reimbursed, right?
You have to look at all.
Right?
Check all those places out.
Dude, this beer.
I honestly...
I don't want to drink this last sip.
I honestly wish we had another. It's so sad that we don't. I can't believe that they have a 14.
Dude, they have like 3 more maybe a kick. Well,
maybe we should go and pick the rest of them up. I think we should. Yeah, all 3 of them. I think we should like buy one each and then split the third one, and like drink it that day or something, and then save hours to sit on for a while. And then maybe we could even ask, be like, do you guys have 13 up in the attic? They'll be like, oh yeah, we got it in time.
That'd be, yeah, I don't know. I wonder what they keep up there sometimes.
I sometimes just want to ask one day.
Can we go back there?
Yeah, can we go up there? Yeah, can we go in that room? What do you think about that beer?
Very interesting.
How so?
It tastes like a cake.
A cake?
It's very sweet. So.
It tastes like a vanilla tea cake.
Interesting. That's a good description. She equates it to baking because she is a baker. She has a kitchen psychology blog. Check it out.
No, because I equate things to food because I am a cicerone.
Well, you know
what? Or
what?
I will be.
She wants to be a cicerone, and we thought that she was going to be the youngest cicerone because we thought that you had to be 21 to become a cicerone. But supposedly there's a girl who became cicerone at 20.
Oh, that bitch.
We found out about it at Mercury Lounge tonight.
And you decided to tell me now?
I completely forgot. What is your reaction to this?
How? Who? Where?
Why?
I will find her and kill her.
We are not liable for anything that happens.
Because if she's no longer alive, I will be the youngest living cicerone.
We're not liable for anything. There, we said it. It's.
How did you find this out?
The owner of Mercury Lounge told us that her name is Dawn, the owner of Mercury Lounge. She told us that he was surpassed by a female who was supposedly 20.
How?
I don't know. But we can still make you a cicerone.
I just became a villain.
Paige is so angry. Yeah, IGN actually posted on their Twitter today that 2 actors were announced to play villains in the new Die Hard, which is really funny because what else would
Are
they
you
put
really
villains?
just segueing from destroying my life goal?
Destroying your life goal would become... You can still become a cicerone.
Not the youngest.
Oh, you won't get the fame, but you'll still have the knowledge. Isn't that what matters?
How close to her birthday was it?
I have no idea.
Because I still have 7 days as a 20-year-old. Is there an exam coming up in the next 7 days?
I mean, I honestly don't think it's... I honestly did not know you could become a Master Cicerone at 20. There's no possible way because, I mean, how are you supposed to... Legally, you cannot. So
No,
maybe
cannot.
20...
I'm going to debunk her.
You should debunk her. We should take this to...
Where does she live, though? She lives...
Oh, I don't know. She lives at 426...
You're about to give out
Cicerone
her
Lane.
address. If she lives in a different country, it may
318
have been
Cicerone
legal.
Lane.
That's true. Drinking age like 16 in France and all that.
I think it's 18.
No, someplace
That was 16.
it is
Oh
now.
no, it was 16
Yeah.
in London when I went.
Really?
I don't know about.
Yes.
I don't know about France. That was a lie.
That's crazy.
Is there a way to do more research on her?
We are recording a podcast and you are...
Plotting her downfall.
I don't think we're going to post this anymore.
Sure we are.
I think the podcast was for nothing now.
You shouldn't have said anything.
I didn't know my girlfriend was a homicidal maniac. So, police, if you're listening right now...
Girl, if you're listening right now. Watch out.
You have no faith in medicine.
What?
Cat's getting
This
pretty
has
uppity.
become a Sid podcast. She's upset too.
She's upset that we're out of 14.
And Mike just took the last yeast shot of the 14. And
Whoa.
so overall, we ended up enjoying the 15. No. Scratch that. We ended up enjoying the 14 more than the 15.
14 was that's like top 3 for me. I mean that's
Top
like,
3 beers of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely for me too.
Which, well, okay, St. Bernard's 12.
Yeah.
14.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what
You say 14 is number 2?
just kind of group at the top 3.
Oh, okay. Not in any order.
I
So,
don't- I don't
Oak
know
Age
if
Jetty
okay.
for me. Oh, man, I would have to say Double Jack is a top 5. Not in any order, but a top 5. I don't know, man. I've had
It's
so many beers.
hard
It's so
now.
hard
Like,
to
as I drink more beers,
Yeah.
it's like
It's hard.
I don't know if St. Bernard's is my top anymore. Drink beer.
Yeah, I really seem to love the interesting stouts with the alcohol warmth because of the barrel aging. I seem to love that
Yeah.
so much.
Well, I mean, if you look at the top 100 list, it's like half of them are stouts.
Yeah.
And like another
Well,
half of that's like oak age stouts and all of the aged
or
stouts.
really complex IPAs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all double stouts or double IPAs.
Yeah, I have a 2010 Oak Age Yeti that, I'll probably crack sometime this year. Maybe I'll crack it on December 21st, the day the world's supposed to end. Supposedly, I don't believe any of that crock of shit, but, yeah, I'll probably crack it on that day. Mark my words. Podcast on that day, Oak Age Yeti. We're going to drink
as
it.
we're supposed to be dead.
As we're supposed to be dying in flames.
And hellfire.
But I think that brings us to the end of the podcast. Hopefully it was a little. Hopefully,
Got to listen to us freak out about 14.
yeah, 14 was phenomenal.
Oh my god!
As Mike shouts like a little woman. But yeah. So
Okay, bye.
enjoy all the beer that you guys are drinking right now, and continue to listen to us.
Drink
We'll
good-
get more professional as time goes on.
Drink good
So,
beer.
Yeah, drink good beer, not shit beer. All right, late.
Bye bye.